Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieve these Lisa Frank inspired Frenchies. If you don't already follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I did post a short tutorial a few weeks back. First, we're going to do our regular prep. I'm using a 150 sanding band and I am having the drill on an RPM of 4. I like to use a very low RPM on a natural nail because I don't want to risk damaging anything. Then I'll be using our 3XL flat square tips. These tips will be linked below in the bio. I'll use the KDS nail glue to adhere these tips onto the natural nail. To cut these tips, I will be using the nail cutter and magnet method. I have fallen in love. This is probably one of the best TikTok hacks I've found, and I use it every single time I do nails. But this is also linked to my Amazon storefront if you are wanting to get your own. After that's done, we're going to go on with the dehydrator and primer. I like to prime twice, and after this I will be starting my application. I'm only showing you guys 2 nails of application. It's not in full or real-time speed, but it's just sped up like just a little bit at like 1.25 instead of like real time, because I didn't want this video like super long. But I like to go in with a 2 to 3 bead method. I'll do my 1 bead method if it's like medium or shorter nails, but with long or anything longer than long, I'll go in with 2 to 3 beads. I like to work with larger beads, and I like to use wetter beads as well. I'm using a size 16 brush from our online nail store as well. It does come pre-crimped and it's 100% Kolinsky. And for the cover powder, I'm using Cover Nude. It looks a little washed on here, like it looks more like barely nude, but I think that's just like, I had like 3 ring lights going on, so I feel like the lighting really messed up how warm this nude actually is. It has a little bit of a peach undertone to it, with pink tones as well, and it's very gorgeous. If y'all would be interested in learning how to apply acrylic with ease and my method of how to pick up beads and lay acrylic down, please let me know in the comments if that's something you guys would actually be interested in watching. Also, pro tip, if you lay your application down right, you will have to do way less filing later during the process. Now I'll be using my 80/80 hand file, and I'm just going to shape the nails. We're going for a square today. My version of square is a nice slim square. I like to go with the nail beds slightly tapered in. That's my form of square. I don't really like the wide square, and my clients already know not to ask me for nothing like that. I got these hand files from my local nail supply store. I was actually just using up the rest I already had, but normally I would use my 80/80 hand grip file from my online store. One of my most asked questions is what drill bit I'm using and what drill I'm using. So I'm going to put y'all on some game. Melody Susie has amazing drills. I always recommended to them for my beginner nail techs as I was teaching, but they sent me one maybe a few weeks back, the Celine version. It's the pink one. So pretty, so cute. Guys, that drill is very top quality. Like, it feels like my medical drill. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it does feel like my $200 to $300 drill, and I believe that drill retails for about $70 or $80. I will post my link below for you to receive 12% off on your drill if you do want to go purchase one. Again, I don't recommend like going to purchase a $300 to $400 drill when you're first starting out, but I always do recommend, even as an advanced nail tech, to have a little drill as backup in case those really expensive drills give out on you. It's happened to me a lot, so I always keep one of these drills as backup. This is actually what I'm using today because I was using this drill to record a Melody Susie TikTok. Now for my drill bit, I'm always gonna say is linked in my Amazon storefront. It is the tapered barrel bit by Panna in the grit fine. This is my everyday bit I use for all my clients. I have like 20 of these, and I don't think I would ever switch to another drill bit. Also, if you guys want me to compare the drills I have already, because I do have some really expensive ones and I have like very inexpensive ones, and if you wanted me to go through like different drill bits and speeds and all that you would use your drill bits on, let me know down below in the comments as well. Alright, let's get into this design. I'm just going to grab a lint-free wipe and some alcohol and cleanse the nails. This is after my client has washed her hands with a scrub brush and soap. Then I'll be using this Beetles top coat. I will link it in my Amazon storefront as well. It's under nail art. I'll do one layer of this, allow my client to fully cure it for 90 seconds. And then this is just going to create a nice smooth surface for our French design, and also a nice surface to where the pigment I will be using for it to not stick to the nail. I'm using Creation liner gel, and I am going to draw Frenchies on all 10 fingers. This is sped up, but I promise you, I wish I could draw Frenchies this fast. Guys, Frenchies literally, like, I don't even breathe when I'm drawing a French design. Practice does make perfect, and I've gotten way better over the years. After I draw the Frenchies, I cure fully. This was one of my most asked questions on my TikTok and Instagram video. Guys, I don't do that semi-dry thing. I don't want to risk any of gel polish coming off in 2 weeks, 3 weeks with my clients. Like, I don't do that. Only cure for 15 seconds, 20 seconds. No. She probably cured this hand like 3 times, and my lamp goes to 100 seconds each time. So I fully cure. Then I'm going to grab all my pigment. I'm using rainbow colors because, you know, Lisa Frank inspired. And this brush, y'all, this is like a old cleanup brush, French brush. My mom gave me this like 6 years ago. Still got it. It's probably, I have 2 of these. These 2 items I have are probably the only thing that is that old in my whole like nail inventory. So here I am going to just follow along with the rainbow colors, and I'm just dabbing, you know, my brush into the pigment, and then vertically just, you know, ombreing that, and I'm alternating with each hand. So one hand I started with pink, purple, blue, green. The next was green, yellow, orange, blue. So, orange, pink. So I just followed along with the rainbow, and it came out really cute. Like, this is probably one of my favorites that I've done this whole year. I love pigment designs because it doesn't require a lot of work for it to look like it took a lot of time. Another most asked question was, if I cured this after I put the pigment. No, you don't have to cure it because the pigment sticks to the tacky layer from the white gel polish. So you don't have to cure anything. I'm actually going to dust it with a duster, and then I'll put some more designs right on top. After the purple is cured, you're going to go in with the black liner gel and just outline those little cheetah prints that you started to draw with the purple. And this is really going to give it that nice pop and that very defined detail that it is cheetah print. After your black outlinings are done, you're going to cure that for 90 seconds. Now I'll be using the crystal top coat from Eclipse Nail Company. I'll link it down below as well. This is a stain resistant top coat, and it's going to seal and lock that whole entire design in place. You want to be very gentle when you're top coating over the pigment because you don't want the top coat brush to like pull that pigment off as well. So just be careful with that. Thank you so much for watching. That's the last step for this video. And if you guys have any questions or want to see anything specific for me to record, like application, cuticle prep, etc., comment below and I'll try my best to get back to everyone and record as much content as I can. Thank you so much. Bye.